Let me tell you, Mhlanga is boiling. I am boiling hot, and I'm literally wearing a t-shirt and a jacket. So when they say that it's always summer, they mean it. They really do mean it. They don't know what winter feels like. That much I can tell you. I have been enthralled by the fashions. I've been loving some of the designers and the models that we've got here today that have been showing us some of these incredible designs. You're going to see them coming up again. And of course, the horses. That's really what it's all about when we talk about the Hollywoodbets Durban July, which starts next. It's happening next Saturday. So I've got the list of who's running, and I'm under pressure here. I am under pressure. Devon is asking me who I'm choosing, and Devon, of course, is my next guest here, who I'm going to be speaking to. He's the brand and communications manager from Hollywoodbets. I know you guys were impressed that I got it last year. I'm not sure I'm going to get it this year, but I know that. So let's talk me through this. Do It Again is the legend. He's the man.
Yeah, Do It Again. Yeah, Do It Again's the legend. He's going for a record 6 Durban July appearance. He's won it twice, never finished out of the places, and it's his swan song. So I think it would be fantastic for him, for his trainer Justin Snaith, for his owners, if he could have another outstanding performance. And he's fit, he's well, he's happy, so anything can happen on the day.
So anything can happen. Then his brother, three down the line.
Yeah, his 3 parts brother. Again. That's right. Yeah,
he's the favourite.
Yeah, he's the favourite. So yeah, I mean, he's trained by Michael Roberts. Michael Roberts, funny enough, won the July in 1997 as a jockey. So he joins a very short list if he happens to train a Hollywoodbets Durban July winner. So he is the current favourite. He's been in top form, and a lot is saying that it's his race to lose.
Yeah.
But that's the beauty of the Hollywoodbets Durban July. It's a handicap, it's wide open, and anything can happen.
So I'm putting my neck on the line, and the last time it was the same. There was a name that jumped out at me, and I went for it, and that's how you bet, I suppose. You can look at the numbers, but what happens on the day? I quite like the look of Time Flies.
Ooh, you've picked a brilliant horse there.
And that's all because of our conversation we were having before, just about how time flies, and here we are.
That's quite funny that you say Time Flies, because it's actually owned by the Hollywood Syndicate, which is run by Hollywoodbets. So funny enough, and yeah, she's a 4-year-old filly. She's a very progressive type. She's got better and better as the season's gone on, and she's entering this race at perfect weight, perfect order. And I think she's a massive runner. So yeah, I think you found a great outsider. She's 33 to 1 actually, so there's big value there.
Okay.
So there you go. So and I think I'd listened to Leanne. She picked the winner last year.
Don't listen to me, but I don't know why, but Time Flies is jumping out at me. So that's the fun of all of this. It really is. Okay, unless of course you're betting millions and you don't win, then it's not so much fun. But Hollywoodbets getting behind this. So there's only been 3 headline sponsors, and it was so. I mean, I was going back to the Rothmans. I forgot that Rothmans, and that was huge. Those were the days when cigarette brands could still sponsor these major events. Then of course Vodacom, and now it's Hollywoodbets. Why did you choose this? I mean, obviously it's a great fit, but this particular event.
I think first off, one, we're a proudly Durban company. We're born and bred here in KZN, and we've grown up with horse racing. Horse racing is our passion. We built our business on the back of the sport, and from selling form guides outside Greyville to now growing to having naming rights to the racecourse, and now getting the naming rights of Africa's greatest racing event. I mean, it is something really special. As explains, 127-year history. There's so much heritage behind this race, and also what it means to the South African economy as well. Most importantly, eThekwini. So for us, it's more than just a business decision. It's a passion decision. We love the game. We love the events, and we're just so excited to be back for a second time and joining that long list of prestigious sponsors.
It is, and it really is a prestigious list of sponsors, I must say. The stakes are high, and the stakes are looking really good for this race. I mean, talk us through this, because that is, from last year to now, has it sort of changed? Has it moved?
Yeah, so Hollywoodbets, we've been working very closely with all the racing operators to invest more money into the stakes, which is fantastic for the racing industry. This year, again, we'll be running for 5 million rand in the Hollywoodbets Durban July, the main race of the day, and all the other supporting races, all the other graded races in the day have seen stakes increases. So it's across the board. I think there's 12 races of absolutely quality racing on the day. The best thoroughbreds in South Africa are going to be on show. So I think what's quite exciting, when you're looking at the different horses, and a lot of people might not know how to bet or how they choose. I mean, you can choose a name, but we've got a great feature on the day where you can actually buy a quick pick. So they've chosen the bets for you, and it's only 100 Rand. You got 4 bets, so you can enjoy the day's racing, and hopefully you find a winner or two.
That's amazing. Listen, I know that there's also a foundation behind all of this. Perhaps you want to just tell us about that, because as much as it's all fun and those that can afford to bet and be there and join the fun and the fashion, which I'm loving, by the way, there is the foundation aspect. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, and touching on the fashion, the Hollywood Foundation is playing a big role in the fashion, in the sense that we're sponsoring the Young Designer Awards. There's 100,000 Rand in bursaries to the top 3 finishers, which will be announced next week. I think they actually are amongst us at the moment, so we'll see who's going to benefit from that. And that all goes towards their education, their training and equipment that's going to set them up for their careers. And then, we've got the Durban Fashion Fair Rising Stars. There's 250,000 Rand going towards there, so that they can really put on a great show and support them as they establish themselves in the fashion industry. And there's a number of other initiatives. And just one last one I'd love to touch on is the South African Riders for Disabilities Association. Those fantastic people, they look after children and use the power of horses to help them mentally and to help them get out and enjoy nature through the love of horse racing, which is really, really exciting.
Amazing. I'm losing my designers. I don't want to lose them. I hope they're coming back, because I want to see all of them. Come back. I know there's a show director there, and there's a me director who wants to see these fashions. Look at these fashions, guys. Okay, I'm going to try my best. I'm going to do my best to get the names of all the designers. This is yours.
My name is Tizun Mube from Liber Creation.
Congrats, this is beautiful. Okay, tell me your name.
Hi, I'm Treasure Cindy. This is...
I'm Martin Steenkamp, and this is my design.
All right, we're getting back to the process.
I'd love to wear that, but I'm not sure I could pull it off. I'll say no more. And you are?
I'm going to